favor of Ipswich. I'm
Listen,
upset.
Ipswich fan.
Yeah.
I apologize to you guys. Don't go upside. Don't go upside on this game. Like the defending champion are going to walk over you. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of First Time. My name remains Shegz and I have here with me
Bee-Bee.
And today we are going to be doing a preview of the games, the Premier League games for this weekend. That's for today, Saturday and tomorrow. And also we are going to also serve you some of the hottest gist around the world of transfer. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Abib, back to the Premier League fixtures. We have an early kickoff today, an exciting one. Brighton, Man United. What's your take on this game?
I think it's going to be a really close game. And for this game, I'm going to be supporting Manchester United, even though I'm not a fan of what I watched last weekend. I'm gonna go Manchester United. So I see something like 2-1 or 1-0 victory.
So in these fixtures, in this particular fixture, who are the key players to look out for?
The striker for Manchester United,
Zaxi?
Yeah, Zaxi. Yeah. Also, Martinez in defense,
yes.
Mazraoui as well. So I think those players are going to make a huge difference in the game. Yeah.
Then for Brighton, we look at Mitoma.
Yeah, I think he had two goals
in the last game.
Praise. Also, Daniel Welbeck is someone to look at.
Yeah, Welbeck,
former Manchester United player. So
the man that has refused to be forgotten.
So yeah, those two players.
So your prediction?
2-1.
2-1.
Manchester United favor.
All right. In favor of Man United, I agree with you. 2-1. It's going to be close. Then we'll move on to the next fixture. Crystal Palace, West Ham. What's your take on that?
It's going to be a really close game too. But with Crystal Palace home crowd, I'm going to go Crystal Palace. But for what I watched last weekend as well.
Yeah, Crystal Palace. Yeah. Two very exciting teams. Two exciting teams on an upward progress and trend. So it's going to be an exciting game. Then we move on to another interesting fixtures. Today's fixtures, they look so interesting. Yeah. Fulham, Leicester.
I'm going to go Fulham.
You're going Fulham?
I'm going to go Fulham.
Okay.
Yeah. Home crowd.
Okay. You're looking at the home.
New signings as well. Yeah, I'm going to go Fulham.
I'll go with Leicester City. You can never underrate the Foxes. Jamie Vardy and is back, and he came back, and in the last fixture he came to announce himself. Hey, I'm here again. So
yeah, I did it against Tottenham, but I'm gonna go Fulham.
I predict Leicester hedging this. Then the case of David and Goliath, Manchester City against Ipswich. Can there be a miracle in favor of Ipswich? I'm upset.
Listen, Ipswich fan.
Yeah.
I apologize to you guys. Don't go upside. Don't go upside on this game. Like the defending champion are going to walk over you. I'm sorry.
So you're looking at
I'm looking at
smashing
a high score line actually.
A high score line. Can you just give me a definite?
Something like a 4-0 to 5-0.
Just being modest, or
yeah. I'm just
being.
I know Manchester City. Sometimes they want to be cruel. They can be so cruel. Like. So 4-0, 5-0, yeah.
Nothing much to talk about. You're going for Manchester City. Yeah, I think I agree with you with the arsenal that Manchester City they have. Ipswich, I don't think Ipswich would be a problem for them. Okay, we move on to Southampton, Nottingham Forest. Two exciting teams playing. Southampton, they've been. Looking at their pedigree, they have this Premier League pedigree. You can never rule them out. One thing I like about Southampton is you don't hear noises around players coming in the transfer, but they seem to have this very strong academy and can produce exciting talents. And so Southampton, Nottingham, what do you think?
I'll be bold with this one. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it can come back to haunt me, but I'm going to predict a 2-2 scoreline.
A 2-2 scoreline. Okay, you see a draw?
Yes, I see a draw in this game.
In this game. All right, then. We have Tottenham, Everton. Two sleeping giants. Tottenham, Everton. What do you think?
I think Tottenham are going to win this game.
Okay.
Based on the last 5 matches they've played together. Tottenham won 3 and they drew only 2. out of those 5 matches. Everton didn't win any. So I'm still going to go with Tottenham. Also, the home crowd, first match of the season for them at home. They want to impress their fans as well. They are playing fantastic football. They are playing fantastic football. So I see them winning.
Well, when you look at Everton, BB, you look at Everton, for instance, there used to be a time when you hear Everton and you feel like, wow. In the past, at least they look like this top 5, top 7 teams. But now they seem to look like a team, a shadow of themselves. What do you think is the problem with Everton?
I think, changing of coaches sometimes too used to, affect the way teams play and the progress, Also, recently, Everton have been facing some issues, off the pitch. Last season,
points deductions,
like I think 10 points or 13 points, So these are the things that can easily affect, players' emotion, because playing football, getting out results, is beyond just what you are doing on the pitch as well. There are some things off the pitch that that can affect players. So,
psychology matters also.
I think so. So, but because of that, their struggle, I don't see them winning this game. So that's why I will go Tottenham.
Okay. Then we have, I think for me, this is the biggest game of the weekend.
Yeah.
An exciting, a transformed Aston Villa playing against one of the favorites for the title this season, Arsenal. Habib, what do you think about this?
This is going to be a really, really tough game for Arsenal, because last season, Aston Villa beat them both home and away. And Arsenal didn't score one single goal. So which means Aston Villa set up defensively very well against them, and they were the only team that I think Arsenal didn't score last season. So it's going to be really, really a tough game. The pressure is on Arsenal actually, because they will want to go to Aston Villa Stadium to go and get the points.
Of course.
Based on what happened to them last season, this team affected them emotionally.
Yeah.
You understand? So if they didn't play the game, if they are not going to go out today and play the game with emotions, maybe they can nick out a result. But they are humans. They want to go there. This team beat us last season. We need to get a result. I just don't want that to be their downfall today. But
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Really, really close game.
I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your prediction for this game? It's one of the biggest. I
think the biggest feature on this Saturday. Yeah, I think so. So after Brighton Manchester United, I think Aston Villa is the biggest, game today. So, but then
I'm putting you on the spot.
It's a really close game. If I'm going to be biased because of the club I support, I'm going to go Arsenal 2-1.
Okay. As a journalist.
Yeah, if I'm going to be biased, because I'm an Arsenal fan. Of course, I want my team to win. I don't want to watch my team losing.
Of course.
So I'm gonna go Arsenal 2-1.
In favor of Arsenal.
Yeah.
All right. That's the wrap for the fixtures for Saturday. Then Sunday, we have some fixtures also to preview. Sunday also, there are some games to look out for on Sunday. One of those games, I think the first game for Sunday is Bournemouth against Newcastle. Habib, what's your take on Bournemouth Newcastle?
Listen, Bournemouth are a very good side, but after selling Solanke, I don't think they have that kind of striker up front. I think they made a new signing, but we're still going to need time to get in English football. So I'm gonna go Newcastle based on what happened last weekend. I mean, Newcastle were 1 man down.
1 man down, yeah.
They still went ahead to win the game.
Win that game.
So I think defensively they are really, really good.
Well set up.
Yeah, they have good strikers up front. Talking about Isaac, talking about Wilson. They have really, really good players up front. So I'm gonna go Newcastle. It may be like a 2-1 win as well for this one.
In favor of Newcastle.
In favor of Newcastle.
Okay. Then we have another fixture. On a good day, this would have been. Would have predicted. It would have been easy to predict Chelsea to win this, but looking at the crisis and mess that Chelsea are currently in, do you think Chelsea away can beat Wolves? Because Wolves on a good day, they can be ravenous. If they want to deal with you, they will deal with you. And looking at the last fixture, it wasn't like they played so bad. They were just unlucky. But then Wolves, Chelsea.
I tell you what, Wolves gave Arsenal really, really tough time last weekend.
Yes.
They should play like that today,
Yes.
tomorrow as well. I see them winning Chelsea.
Yes.
Because if you look at Chelsea, I know Chelsea are coming off of their win against in Conference League against Everett. Maybe the motivation will be there for them, but there are still some other things, battling with the club. Like, you don't really know the first 11, you don't know who's playing, you don't know who's starting, So there are still a lot of issues surrounding Chelsea Football Club at the moment. So if Wolves come out the way they come out against Arsenal last weekend, I see them winning. Also because they are two, the coach, has got them playing fantastic football, Gary Oleo. So I see them winning this one against Chelsea, but it might be close, might be like a 2-1 victory.
2-1 victory in favor of Wolves. Okay. Then the last fixture for tomorrow, we have Liverpool at home to Brentford. I think that's also going to be a very tough game because Brentford
it's going to be a really tough game as well.
Because Brentford has been, it's not, they've had their ways around some of the top 6 teams
in England. Yeah, I think so. And I think last season wasn't really their best outing, to be fair. Okay. Yeah, last season wasn't really their best outing.
You mean Liverpool?
I mean, I'm talking about Brentford.
Okay.
Against Big Six. So, but coming off this season, their first match they won, against Crystal Palace, even though there were a lot of controversies in the game. But then, Liverpool Anfield, there's something about
that place.
It's not even about the football alone. It's
about the atmosphere.
The atmosphere, a new coach, his first game as a new coach in Anfield. So I'm gonna go Liverpool on this one. I'm gonna go Liverpool.
So on this one. Predicting Liverpool to win this.
Liverpool to win this game, but I see Brentford scoring as well. I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 in favor of Liverpool.
Yeah.
All right. That's a rundown of the fixtures of the Premier League fixtures for this weekend. Before we go, we would like to just give out some of the movements that are ongoing within the transfer market. There are some movements, big movements. For instance, we'll start with Lukaku.
Lukaku, yeah, is
to
going
Napoli.
to Napoli. Fabrizio just confirmed it. There we go. So yeah, there's a issue around Lukaku. Just moving out to clubs from Inter, from Roma, Chelsea, just going back. I think, yeah, he's going to maybe deliver for them in Napoli. Yeah.
Then there's another one. It's been trending since yesterday, and that's about Jadon Sancho of Manchester United. I thought, we of course we know there were issues. He had issues with the coach. Had to go to Dortmund. He's back in the team. They've settled whatever issues were between the coach and Sancho. Ten Hag and Sancho have settled the issues between them. But it seems like there's still something we don't know. Something is going on. Sancho seems to be unsettled in Man United. What's your take on it? Do you think he's going to get the move? Juventus are after him.
To be honest with you, I'm not a Man U fan.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be better for Sancho and Manchester United for them to part
ways.
I think so. It's not really working for him. Just go. He had a great season with Dortmund. I expected him to maybe make the move permanent, with Dortmund, because he seems to be enjoying his football there in Germany.
Yeah.
And him coming back to Manchester United to start the preseason with them to see maybe he can have another chance. There are some Man United fans that are not actually pleased with this because they felt that the club has tried enough for you. Show ambition. We want you to show that, okay, you want to be here. You understand? So I think it's going to be really good for both of them, for them to part ways. Let him just go to another club. Yeah.
And lastly, from the transfer market, Ugarte. It seems to be taking forever.
Yeah, I think it's taking forever. I think the latest on him, he wasn't really included in the squad as well
for PSG. Okay.
In their match day. So I think there's still something going on in the background for him to make a move. So it's obvious that he's not part of the plan. So it's definitely going to be to be out of the square of PSG. But the issue is, when is it going to happen? Because we only have a few days to the end of the
transfer window. All right. That's the wrap for today. We hope you have enjoyed
this episode
of False 9. Hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe,
like the video,
and
share.
Bye.